Kamala Harris can't win the 2028 election. AOC would never even stand a chance. A woman can't win the election. Did we not learn anything in 2024? Yeah, we did learn something. That a woman can win. Stay with me. I'm going to tell you why. I want you to think about this. Kamala Harris was handed one of the biggest crap shows in politics ever. She was given 107 days to win the presidential election, whilst being a sitting VP, which means not only did she have to get her name out to the public in a way that endeared them to her and that they would get to know her, but she also had to walk such a tight line with her own policies, her own goals, her own beliefs, while not putting down the sitting president who was still her boss. Do you know how hard that would be? Also, let's just add in the fact that she had to try in 107 days to win every demographic, from boomers to Gen Z to Gen X to millennials, black, white, people of color. She had to win every marginalized group and prove to each and every one of them that she can meet their needs and fight for their rights. And on top of all of it, she's a black woman in America. So the odds were stacked against her. Donald J. Trump, in contrast, had 10 years to build a cult fandom in the power of racism, misogyny, incel podcasts, right-wing influencers that the right had poured millions of dollars into for years and years and years, even before him, to get America ready to accept someone like him. Right-wing propaganda on Fox News that only turned things in his light and his favor, misinformation all over the web, all over phones, all over the apps, all over social media. 60 plus years of Christian nationalism indoctrination for people from birth till now. Those people will stick to those beliefs no matter what, because they believe that it is their divine duty to do so. Oh, and they also had the strong arm of the Heritage Foundation. So the odds were stacked against her. And yet, she still only lost by 1.5%. 107 days, 10 years. Every odd for him as a white privileged man in America, everything against her as a black woman in America. 1.5%. That shows me that if she'd had even 6 months, she would have mopped the floor with him. She would have won. We would have had our first woman president, and not just our first woman president, our first black woman president. A black woman can win. If she doesn't run, an AOC can win. A woman can win. And do not believe the lies of the right and the lies of your own disappointment that tell you it can't happen and it won't happen in your lifetime. And don't bring up Hillary Clinton and say 2 women ran against Trump and both of them lost. Respectfully, there is no comparison between what Kamala Harris did versus what Hillary Clinton did, because Hillary had a normal amount of campaigning time. Kamala had 107 days. Respectfully, there's no comparison, and it shouldn't even be in the same conversation. But this whole thing of, see, black women can't win, women can't win, is exactly what the right wants. This is their hope that we will give up, that we will say, no, we can't risk it. We gotta run two white men with white wives and white children. Maybe they can actually be centrist, maybe even lean a little conservative. Because we want to win, and we can't win otherwise. That's a lie. And that's the lie the right wants you to believe, because guess what? They want to make us more conservative. They want us to be like them, to be misogynistic. They want us to be racist. They don't want us to be diverse. They want us to be less diverse. They want us to be less equal in opportunities. They want us to be less, and we are playing right into their hand. This is the ultimate shutdown of diversity, equity, and inclusion. It is strategic and it is intentional. Do not fall for it. A woman can run and can win if we as Democrats, liberals, progressives will stand behind her, empower her, and fight for her and say, we've got your back no matter what. So for those of you asking if we learned the lesson in 2024, yes, we did. We learned a lesson from a master class of a brilliant, trailblazing Black woman that anything is possible. In 107 days, she showed us that if we will roll up our sleeves instead of throw up our hands, that we will see change, that we will move forward, and that if we will stay in the fight, even if it takes a little bit longer than we expected, we will win. I'm still in the fight. How about you?